Hi children, have you studied your lesson Lines and Anchors? I hope that you understand the chapter well. So today we can move to the next topic, integers. Chapter 1, integers. We have already learned about integers in class 6. We know that integers forms a big collection of numbers which contains natural numbers, whole numbers and negative numbers. Before talking about these integers, we can talk about the number system. When you're talking about the number system, the first group of numbers coming our mind, that is natural numbers. The numbers like 1, 2, 3, etc. are known as the natural numbers. Why we are calling these natural numbers? Because they are using for counting. So the counting numbers are known as natural numbers. It is representing by the letter n. And that group, the natural number group is playing, they form a group and they are doing their works and they are playing in one class. So that time one more person is standing outside, he has no friends. Do you know who is that? Yes, that is Zero. Zero is standing alone. So this group told him to join with them. So Zero joined with them. Now that group have one more member, that is Zero. So they changed the name, group name. Now it is, new name, it is all numbers. So the whole numbers are the collection of numbers which consist of natural numbers and zero. It is represented by the letter W. So now they are new family, they are playing, they are doing the operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, everything. They are very happy they are playing. In that time, another set of numbers are still, waiting there. Who is that? Yeah, that is negative numbers. So these negative numbers also join with them. So it's a big family. That family consists of negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. So they change the group name. It's a big family now. So change. Do you know the name of that family? Yes, that group name is now integers. So it's a collection of numbers, collection of natural numbers, whole numbers and negative numbers, that is integers. In this chapter, we will study more about integers, their properties and operations. First of all, we will revise what we have done about integers in our previous class 6. Let us watch this video.
A Celsius scale is used to measure temperature. It's a hot, sunny day. The temperature has shot up to 40 degrees Celsius. Wow! It's raining. The weather has become so cool. The temperature has come down to 15 degrees Celsius. What would be the temperature now? How would the scale show it? 0 degrees Celsius is the freezing point of water. Since we have snow everywhere, the temperature is now below 0 degrees Celsius. This is shown as a negative number with a minus sign, like minus 10 degrees Celsius. Have you noticed the water scale in the dam water? It shows you the reading for the water level in the dam at any given time. Water is receding in the dam and water level is going below zero. What would be the water level below zero? The water level below zero is shown by negative numbers starting from -1, -2, and so on so forth. The car starts from its initial position, which we mark as 0. The car travels east 5 kilometers and then travels west 7 kilometers. The car went forward and then moved backwards in the same direction. How would you represent the distance of the car from the initial position? The car started from point 0 and moved 5 kilometers forward. Then it turned and started moving towards the same point from where it had started. After traveling for 5 kilometers, it comes at point 0 again. This is the same position from where the car had started. From this position, the car then continues to move backwards for an additional 2 kilometers. Looking at the picture, we can clearly see that the car is 2 kilometers from its original position. Sam and Jack love the seashore. Traveling in a balloon is Sam's favorite sport and Jack loves water diving. Sam's balloon is at a distance of 500 meters above sea level. Jack is diving and he is 1,100 meters below sea level. How would you represent the altitude of the balloon and the depth of the underwater diver? Sea level is marked as 0. Balloon is plus 500 meters from the sea level and the underwater diver is minus 1,100 meters from the sea level. Numbers less than 0 with a minus sign attached to the number are called negative numbers. We are very familiar with natural numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Including a 0 to natural numbers gives us the set of whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, we know that there are negative numbers like minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. When the negative numbers and the whole numbers are put together, the new collection of numbers is called integers. In this collection of integers 1, 2, 3 and so on are said to be positive integers, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on are said to be negative integers. Let us turn the Celsius thermometer sideways. Does it resemble something that you know of? This looks like a number line. Do you observe any pattern here? Just as the numbers at the bottom of the thermometer are smaller than those above them, numbers on a number line that are on the left are smaller than numbers to the right of them. So, on the number line, numbers on the right of 0 are positive and numbers on the left of 0 are negative. Let us try marking point 5 on the number line. The number line is divided into equal parts. So, to mark point 5 on the line, we move 5 points to the right. Let us try making point minus 3 on the number line. The number line is divided into equal parts. So, to mark point minus 3 on the line, we move 3 points to the left. In Jane's house, there is a flight of stairs which goes down in the basement. The same stairs go up till the terrace. From the ground floor, Jane climbs 3 steps. Mark this position as A. She now takes another 4 steps towards the terrace. Mark this position as B. Which of the two positions, A or B, is higher from the ground level? B is higher, so 7 is greater than 3. Jane forgot to pick up her jacket from the basement and turns back and starts climbing down. She reaches on the minus 2 step. Mark this position as C. Which of the two positions, C or B, is higher from the ground level? Looking at the picture, it is clear that position B is higher. So, 7 is greater than minus 2. Now, let us use a number line to find out if a given number is greater or less than the other. We know that on a number line, numbers to the right are greater than numbers on the left. So, 7 is greater than 3. 7 is also greater than minus 2 and 0 is greater than minus 2.
Also, we know how to represent integers on the number line, and we studied the addition and subtraction of integers. Let us recall that also. So, in the number line, the numbers to the right side, every number to the right is greater than all the numbers on its left. So, minus 4 is smaller than minus 3. Minus 3 is smaller than minus 2. Minus 2 is smaller than minus 1. Minus 1 is smaller than 0. Minus 0 is smaller than 1. And 1 is smaller than 2. 2 is smaller than 3. 3 is smaller than 4. Or in reverse order we can say 4 is greater than 3. 3 is greater than 2. 2 is greater than 1. 1 is greater than 0. Minus 0 is greater than minus 1. Minus 1 is greater than minus 2. Minus 2 is greater than minus 3. Minus 3 is greater than minus 4. So the numbers on the right is always greater than the numbers on its left. So we can see the just opposite of the numbers on the left side. Here positive 1, but here it is negative 1. And this is positive 2, here you can see negative 2. So then the opposites we can say it another name, additive inverse. Here the additive inverse of 1 is minus 1. Additive inverse of 2 is minus 2. Additive inverse of 3 is minus 3. Additive inverse of positive 4 is minus 4. And let us see a few more questions. I give you some numbers. You just arrange the numbers in ascending order. The numbers 7, minus 6, 3, 0, minus 1, 9. Arrange these numbers in ascending order. Ascending order means we want to arrange the numbers from smaller number to bigger number. So here first of all we want to identify which is the smaller number and which is the greater number. In this number line very easily we can identify here minus 4 is the smaller number and plus 4 is the bigger number. So in these numbers the greater number, that is a positive number, will be the greater number. So greater number will be 9. And the smaller number, so when you are looking here, you can see the negative numbers. So negative numbers, negative 6 and negative 1. So which is smaller number? Negative 6 is smaller than negative 1. So we can write, when you are arranging in ascending order, first number will be minus 6 and the next one will be negative 1 and next will be 0. 0 is greater than negative 1. And after 0 the next number will be 3 and next 7 and the next number is 9. Now we arrange the numbers in ascending order. The smallest number is minus 6 and the greater number is positive 9. Same way you can arrange in descending order. When you arrange in descending order, the biggest number will come first. Here 9, then 7, then 3, 0, minus 1 and minus 6. Let us see one more question. The number minus 4, 1, minus 2, minus 5, 6 and minus 7. Here you can see 4 negative numbers and 2 positive numbers are there. Arrange these numbers in ascending order. When you are arranging, we start from the smaller number. So we want to identify the smaller number first. Here 4 negative integers are given for you, and thus the smaller number, that means this minus 2 is the greatest negative number. Here minus 4, minus 2, minus 5 and minus 7, and thus the smaller number is minus 7. Then which will come next? Minus 5 is greater than minus 7. So next number will be minus 5. Minus 5 is smaller than minus 4. So minus 7, minus 5, minus 4, next minus 2, the next number, then next positive numbers are there, next is 1 and next one is 6. So the greatest number is 6 and the smallest number is minus 7. Now we are discussing about the rules for adding integers that we already studied in earlier classes. Anyway, let us revise that. When we are adding two integers, two positive integers or two negative integers, that is while adding integers with the same sign, simply add the numbers and put the respective sign. For example, 2 plus 5. Both are positive numbers. So very easily we can add 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. And look at the next number. Minus 3 plus minus 4. Minus 3 plus minus 4. When you add here, we are going to add two negative integers. So when you are adding two negative, both have same sign. So when you are adding these two negative integers, just add the number. Here the number is just, forget about the sign, just add the number 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 is equal to 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. And keep the respective sign. Here the sign is negative. You can keep the sign as it is. So the answer is minus 7. So if both are positive, just add the number and keep the positive sign. If both are negative, just simply add the numbers and keep the sign as it is. You can see few more good examples. Minus 7 plus minus 2. So what will be the answer? Both are same sign. Both are negative integers. So simply add the numbers 7 plus 2, 9 and put the respective sign, that is minus. So you get the answer minus 9. And 5 plus 1. Both are positive integers. So just add the number. 5 plus 1, 6. So the first condition is when adding two integers, two positive integers or two negative integers, just add the number. If the integers have same sign, just add the numbers and put the respective sign. And the second one is when adding two integers of different signs. When adding two integers of different signs, you just subtract the numbers and put the bigger number sign. For example, minus 5 plus 2. One number is negative number, another number is a positive number. So two integers, both are integers but different sign. Here negative sign, here it is a positive sign. So when you are adding two integers of different signs, you just subtract the numbers. So when you subtract the numbers will be 5 and 2. You just ignore about the sign. You just see the numbers 5 and 2. Subtract these two numbers. 5 minus 2. That means when you are subtracting, you should subtract smaller number from bigger number. So just see the number. Don't think about the sign now. The number 5 and 2. Just subtract 2 from 5. 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. Then you have to put the bigger number sign. In this, which is the bigger number? 5 is the bigger number. What is the sign of this 5? That is negative. So your answer will be negative 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. Bigger number sign is negative. Let's see one more example. 3 plus minus 7. One number is positive, one number is negative. So when you are adding two numbers of different sign, you just subtract the numbers. The numbers are 3 and 7. So you should subtract smaller number from bigger number. So that will be 7 minus 3. Then you should put the sign. The sign, when you are putting the sign, you should look at the bigger numbers. Here the bigger number is 7. What is the bigger number sign? That is negative. So your answer will be negative 4. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. See one more question. Minus 8 plus 3. So bigger number is 8. 8 minus 3. You have to subtract smaller number from bigger number. So 8 minus 3, 5. Bigger number sign is minus. So negative 5. You can see one more example. Minus 2 plus 7. Minus 2 plus 7. Bigger number is 7. So you have to subtract smaller number from bigger number. 7 minus 2. Is it? Here the numbers are 7 and 2. You should subtract smaller number from bigger number. So 7 minus 2 and put bigger number sign. Bigger number sign is what? It's a positive integer. So bigger number sign is positive. So 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. Positive 5. If it is a positive number, we won't represent the sign here. Simply we will write it as 5 only. So today we revised what are integers. The collection of negative numbers along with the collection of all numbers are known as integers. In the number line, there are infinite positive numbers to the right of 0 and there are infinite negative numbers to the left of 0 as well. In the number line of integers, every number on the right is greater than all the numbers on its left and vice versa. The whole number 0 is neither a positive integer nor a negative integer, as the negative of 0 is 0. Then we revise rules for addition of integers. When adding two positive or two negative integers, that is while adding integers of the same sign, simply add the numbers and put the respective sign. When adding two integers of different signs, subtract the numbers and put the sign of the large number. Today's your worksheet is question number 1, arrange the numbers in ascending order. Question number 2, add the following. Question number 3, compare the numbers. So children, when you are writing notes, take a new page, draw the margin and write the chapter name in teachers. Then you can write the notes which are given in the video. And you should write the worksheet also in the notebook. Thank you.